Welcome back. As you can see in the last two games, we got two matches with a 4-goal scoreline. And for some reason this keeps doing this. There we are, look. Andy Dallas, 4 goals against Hereford. Didn't score in the game against Kettering, he didn't play, because he was still injured. But we still managed to win at 4-0, thanks to Tasdum getting his first 2 goals, Adebayo Smith getting his second, and Whittle getting a goal as well. And Andy Dallas scored 4 against Hereford. Admittedly, we did concede, that was a bit unfortunate. But other than that, we were exceptional in that game. This game was an all-round performance, in my opinion. This one was more of a one-man show, really. But it gives us an interesting position to be in. We are now 1 win away from safety. You're probably thinking, well, safety? What do you mean safety? We are 1 win away from being guaranteed not to get relegated. Now, evidently, if you're 11th with a month and a half left of the season, you're probably thinking, well, we're not going to get relegated, are you? It could still happen. You don't know what's going to happen in the last few months of the game. So, we've got Darlington and King's Lynn up next. Then I'm going to be playing Gloucester and Brackley off, and then go back to Kidderminster on the next one. But I'm going to look to get ourselves into 7th, at least. At least 7th. Because that gives us a fighting chance at playoffs. And it shows that we are not to be messed with. I will say one thing. I have been looking for new teams. There's been a lot of teams that have had managers been sacked recently, and I've declared interest for some of those jobs. Obviously, some of them aren't successful. So at the minute, it's just a wait and see of what happens. As of yet, we're just going to be playing on with Boston United against Darlington. If we win this game, we are guaranteed not to be relegated. And we're also, I believe, going up 1 place, but I could be wrong. Depends on how the result in their game goes, I assume. I didn't actually forget. Free kick from Darlington, and apparently it's a foul. And he's been shown a red card within 7 minutes. Wow. I have to admit, I didn't expect that. Got a corner kick now from Rolando Brown. Swings the ball in. It's away, only as far as Maycock to Parker. Parker puts the ball back across. Maycock tries to get down. McGlip gets it instead. Back to Maycock though. Puts the ball out wide for Brown again. And he gets tackled by Bainbridge. It's poor work from Brown there. Thompson now with the ball. Given away to Brown though. McGlip now. A long ball forward. Away by Horton, only as far as Holness. I don't know. Away by Holmes again. Back to Whittle. Ball out wide for Asante. Asante into the middle for Maycock. To Taddison. To Tasdemir. Put my teeth back in. To Tasdemir. It's another goal on his score sheet for us. 1-0, we now lead Darlington. And we are now up to 10th place. Got a corner kick now for Darlington. Thompson to swing it in. Headed away by Brown. Only as far as Collins though, just outside the box. Pass back to Thompson. Swings the ball back across to our own previous player, Simon Aing. Left our loan deal at the end of January. And as you can see, he did not take too kindly to us not playing him. He scores their equaliser. Tiandali now to Asante. Into the middle, looking for McGlip, finds him. McGlip forward to Tasdemir. Tasdemir forward to Dallas. Oh, good save from Idem. Corner kick again for Boston United. Only 25 minutes have elapsed so far. Brown with the corner. Swings the ball in, away by Aing. Brown chases it down, keeps it on. Nope. lets it go off. Kind of confused as to why he did that. We kept that ball on, he could put another cross in, but either way, what's happened has happened. Right, the dull spell here, it seems. Free kick from Iden. Darlington now with the ball. Puts the ball long. Headed away by Parker to Tiendali to Naskins. Long ball forward from Naskins gets to Dallas, who puts it on to Tasdemir. Tasdemir chasing the ball through, and it's not a goal. It came off the post and came straight back out to Anchor. Again. Ainge, however you pronounce it, I'm not too sure. To be honest with you. Hey, Cameron Stewart scored. He was a player I was going to sign during the January window, but I couldn't afford his wages. He wanted £500 a week, and I couldn't afford that, so it was no deal on my part. But he was essentially going to be our replacement for Ronaldo Brown, because as you can see, he's only a 2-star. Cameron Stewart was a 3.5-star player, so I was going to try and bring him in, but couldn't afford him. Dallas is going to come off for Adebayo Smith, which, to be honest with you, probably a good option. Adebayo Smith's quite fast as a player, could get quite a good run forward in this game. Other than that, we'll leave everything as it is, and we'll lead on to the second half with some creativity. Oh, Adebayo Smith very nearly gets us a second goal with a free kick from outside the box. Corner kick to be taken by Brown. Swings the ball in, away by Bainbridge. Chased down by McGlip, puts it back to Brown. Brown to Parker. Parker back to Tiendali. Tiendali out to the wide. Never mind. Rather abrupt end to that highlight, but either way. Tiendali now to throw. Puts it to Brown. Back to Tiendali. Swings the ball in. It's away by Horton, only as far as Maycock. Tries to get a cross in himself, but can't get it there. It's away by Holness. To Parker. Parker out wide to Tiendali. Tiendali into the middle for Whittle. To Tasdemir. Maycock now. Straight over the bar. It's good play from us though. We need to get these shots on target though. We need to get more than a third of our shots on target if we want to start winning games again. Thompson with a free kick. Away by Parker, only as far as Horton, who gets to Enger, and it's a penalty. Tasdemir has given away a penalty. And he steps up. Our own former player steps up. And it's scored. Darlington 2, Boston United 1, despite Darlington being a player down, and Boston United going up 1-0 in the first 13 minutes. Trying to get some passion to this team before the game gets any further out of our hands, and unfortunately that's not likely to happen. Dan Mooney's just scored his third for Darlington, and it appears that we are dropping rapidly in this match. We really need to change something around to get this win. Brown though with the corner kick. Swings the ball in, gets the ball away though. Asante now. The ball Tasdemir. Blocked. Second shot goes in. Tasdemir with his 4th of the season for us now. And his 2nd of the match. But can we pull out a win at this point? Holness now. Back to Collins. Long ball forward from Collins. Gets taken by Tiendali. Through the middle to McGlip. McGlip runs it forward, puts the ball out to Brown. Brown forward to Maycock. Maycock to Tiendali. To Asante. He's tackled by Horton. Mooney now with the ball forward. Headed back by Naskins to McGlip. McGlip now runs the ball through the centre. To Tasdemir. To Maycock again. Through to Adebayo Smith, who puts it wide. Poor shooting from Smith there. Goal kick from Idem. Long ball forward out to the right wing. Asante now with the ball. Good run from Asante. Swings the ball across but gets taken out by Bainbridge though. Brown now. To McGlip in the middle. Back out to Brown. Cross the ball in. Abayo Smith gets his head onto it and makes it 3-all. Darlington have lost their 2-goal lead and Boston have made it 3-all. Now the question is, can they get 3 straight matches with 4 goals scored by this team? Donawa now with the ball, puts it forward to Mooney. Mooney swings the ball into the middle. Oh, it's a good save from Kalambe. I thought Thompson was going top corner there. 10 minutes left to play. Can either team get that winning goal? 5 minutes left now. Just 4 minutes of stoppage time. Thompson now with a free kick. Long ball forward. Kalambe picks the ball up. Okay, kicks the ball long. That was a good ball for Adebayo Smith. Tazdemir's through on goal. It's put wide. Tazdemir, you should be doing so much better than that. And it's all over. 3-all. 3-all for Boston United and Darlington. That was poor. They should not have had that result. That should have been a clear win for Boston there. But it didn't happen. But, as I said, 7 games left to play now. If we had won that match, we would be clear. But unfortunately we didn't. We had 41 shots to their 10. We had 64% possession to their 36. It was that man, Simon Ain. He was the reason that we didn't win that match. 2 goals. 1 from a penalty, 1 from open play. But there's no point dwelling on the match. We must look forward to the Kings Lynn Town game. A win against Kings Lynn would set us up regardless of what happened today. And then, from that point onwards, we can look forward to matches after this. Against Gloucester and Brackley. We need to keep looking forward. We cannot make ourselves look back. That is where we make mistakes. When we look at the past and try and fix the past. We need to fix the future. As I said, I am not a player, I'm not a manager who's going to be here a long time. I am hopefully going to be here for an acceptable amount of time that will allow me to do what I need to do at the club. That's not looking good news. Potential ability of only a 1.5 star. Not really much we can do about it, unfortunately. Demarillo, Brown, Sterling. Wow. Yeah, I can't afford that. To put it bluntly, I cannot afford that, so let's discard that information for now. But if we get one of the jobs that I was looking at, which was the job... Where is it? It's here somewhere. Eastleigh. Eastleigh had an insecure manager. What happened? No longer insecure? No longer insecure, apparently. It's a stable position now. That's annoying. Mainly because it means I'm out of a job next season. Well, there's obviously Hartlepool's an option, I guess. And there's still jobs that are actually open currently that I could work into. What? Why is Bernaldi not got manager if they're second? Oh, he left. Where did he go? Nottingham Forest. That makes sense. That makes sense. We're looking for everyone that Nottingham Forest job. I need to see I applied for the Tranmere job. Just get the feelers out there in case they're willing to accept me in the position. It's unlikely, obviously, but it's a possibility. Lucien Favre, sacked by Borussia Dortmund. How badly must we be doing to be sacked? 5th. Wow. 5th place. That's not good. To put it bluntly, that's not good. Right. So our game against Kings Lynn, we need at least a point. Because with a point, we can continue our gain in this season. As you can see, I came in around about here-ish somewhere, about here. And this is what I've been able to do. I've managed to halve the position from 22nd to 11th. And that's not through want of, easy matches. They were not easy. But they were matches that I managed to get lucky with. So I'm going to look to continue that with Kings Lynn. As you can see, they have the second highest goal scorer within Manuel Osadabe. We need to try and stop him from scoring goals. Managed to do it with Kedri, with Rion Potts, mainly because he got injured in the first 15 minutes. That ended the point. Point is, they didn't score. Managed to keep a 4-0 clean sheet. So that's the thing I've been getting a lot, is that I'm not being shortlisted because of the strength of other candidates, but I would be acceptable fit for a realistic vision of the future of the club. I've been getting that quite a bit, and that's really annoying me, because it means that whilst I'm not getting the job, they're acknowledging that I would be available for the job if I was just a bit more reputable. So there's not really much I can do about it, unfortunately. I have to go with what I get. So I'll look at the end of the season to see whether Boston are promoted or not. If they're promoted, I may look to continue the job if I can think I can keep them up. If not, I will look at jobs that are available for positions that aren't being too untoward and out there. Okay, not the one I thought it was. Oh, Billy Ricky side Kevin Wilkin. It's a fairly good manager from what I remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one that managed to get Kings Lynn up from the Isthmian to conference football. York made a signing as well as a new manager. I was thinking of actually going to York as manager after my stint at Boston, but came with the idea that if I didn't get promoted, I'd be out of a job within a year. Simple as that. I'd need to get them top of the table if I wanted to get that job. I'm not sure they would look at me as able to do that or not. So, and apparently, Ben Middleton has yet again rejected a contract offer from another club, despite making it clear that he wants to leave. Really bugging me. I just hope that Luke Shields doesn't do that, because he's looking at a £1,000 move to Billericay. He's played once under me. He didn't play very well. Okay, good. He is going on to play for Billericay. We need to make as much money as possible from our sales of players to make sure we can continue. Alex Penny, look to sell you. Good. Don't want to leave. Perfect. Then don't question it again. So if I can't even make adjustments. There's apparently rumours of a takeover. That's the first I'm aware of this. Why did no one tell me that? If I'd have known that, then it's quite likely that I would have stayed if they were offering investment in the club. I mean, a couple, maybe £15,000-20,000 transfer budget would be exceptional for this club. Up to £100,000 would be perfect. I'd be able to put some money into the wage budget and then work from that, and then continue as we go from bringing in loan players if required, or bringing in free agents when required. Yeah, sure, we'll get him. Apparently got a job. So we've got our Kingsland game tomorrow, and Hemel Hempstead have made a new managerial appointment of Fitzgerald. Isn't he a writer? Oh no, that's F. Scott Fitzgerald. Never mind. I don't know why I said that. That's one of the stupidest jokes I've done in my entire life. But we have our game against Kingsland Town today, prior to our Gloucester City away game on the 21st. A win today would set us up perfectly for that Gloucester City game, because it would give Gloucester a look as if to say, oh, they've just beaten a promotion team. Oh, hello. Who are you? Jazz Wallace. Where can you expect to play in the future? The National. Okay. Kind of useless, but technically you are our best AMC after Tazdemir, and Tazdemir's not going to be here in M next season, so have to look at what we got, and as you can see, 6 appearances, 4 goals. Exceptional. Exceptional play from him. The FA Cup had a surprise for me. When I went to the 4th round, where was it? It's here somewhere. Was it the 3rd round then? There was a non-league team that made it all the way to the one of the further rounds. Yeah, Macclesfield made it all the way to the round of the 3rd round, and they very nearly got the thing, as did Maidenhead. But anyway, we've got our game against Kings Lynn we need to prepare for. So about 3 times already now, it's getting a bit overused. Obviously, if there are positions available between now and the end of my contract, understand that I will be looking into the application of the position. I'm currently looking into improving my coaching badges in the game, and as a result I am becoming more of a reputable and stronger candidate for the jobs that are available, and as such am becoming more likely to be given those positions. Now then, Kings Lynn versus Boston United at the Walks Stadium in Kings Lynn. We're hoping for at least a draw. Any amount of points from this game other than 0 would be perfect for us, because it gives us that opportunity, it gives us that push in our game against Gloucester. Perjabek, ball out wide, headed forward by Parker to Brown. Long ball forward from Brown, such out Tazdemir, he touches it down, he puts it into the net. Serhat Tazdemir with his 5th goal for the season, and so far every game he's scored a brace. So let's see if he can do it again. At the minute we will be moving up to 10th place, a point ahead of Darlington, and only 7 points off that elusive playoff place. Thrown from Tiendali to Tazdemir, tackled by Richards, ball forward into the middle for Dunn to Diogo. Speaking of Diogo, that reminds me, I looked into the team of the season thing there, best team of the season possibility, whatever it is, and Diogo was the only player in that team who is not a loanee from another club, evidently hence the name loanee. He's the only one that's actually contracted to the club that he's currently playing at. Whittle, ball forward to Brown. There's a shot, but it's saved by Pershbeck. Poor decision from Brown there. Really should have crossed that into the middle. Like that. And Darber with a clearance. Gets to Neeskins. Ball out to Thomas Asante now. Swings the ball in. And way by Ndaba only as far as Maycock, who kicks the ball straight into Dallas. Asante now tackled harshly by Dunn. And a free kick now for Boston United. Tian Darling to take. Will he swing it in? Yes, he will. Far post, and Thomas Asante gets his goal. Number 9 for him. And number 2 in the match for Boston United. Now let's not do what Darlington did, and let's not lose our 2-0 lead. Yet again, a third of our shots are on target. That's not good. That number needs to be at least 60%, or 60% plus. It needs to be that sort of level. A third of the shots on target is nowhere near acceptable. Tian Darley with a free kick again. Long swing ball in, and Michelle Parker gets his first goal for the club in a very important upper tail battle. 3-0 we now lead Kings Lynn. And Boston United are finally finding their feet in this division. No substitution will be made. We're going to praise the team after they come back out. Kalambe now with the goal kick. Just notice we are 3 points away now from 9th place, Curzon Ashton. With 6 games left to play, we have not got long to get these points to get us that playoff place. Campbell kicks it straight to Kalambe. Kalambe runs forward, and I assume he's going to kick it long. And yes, he does. Long ball forward. Touchdown by Dallas. Ball forward to Tasdemir, but I think he's offside. No, he's not offside. It's a corner kick. To be taken by Dallas, of all people. Swings the ball in, away by Payne. Asante now the ball to Dallas, puts the ball to Parker. And it's offside. I think Dallas probably was offside when the ball was played back to him by Asante. It's the only conceivable option I've got for that result to happen. Throw in from Kings Lynn. Diogo. Ball out to Clunan? No idea. And another penalty is given away. Well, let's hope Kalambe can save this one. He didn't save the last one. Who's taken it? Lewis Dunn. That's straight in the bottom corner. Kings Lynn have now pulled 1 goal back. I just hope they don't pull back the other 2. Just tell the team to concentrate. We cannot risk losing this. Kings Lynn have just had another shot on target. Or off target, sorry, but on goal. Tian Dye with a throw to Whittle. Tries to put the ball in the middle, but tackled in the way. McGlip now with the ball. Back to Tian Darley. Back to McGlip. Back to Tian Darley. Ball out to the middle from Maycock. Maycock puts the ball forward to Asante. Keeps it on, but's tackled by Diogo only as far as Maycock, who swings the ball in, away by Jones. Brown passes the ball back to Tian Darley again. Tian Darley puts the ball into the middle, but Brown is taken away by Clunan. And now Campbell with the ball. And it's saved by Kalambe though. Brilliant save from him. 65 minutes gone, and Kings Lynn are turning the heat up in our box. We need to make sure we do not lose this. Corey and Darber gets the ball well over the bar. Boston United still leading this match 3-1. 15 minutes left to play. Can Boston United keep this lead? Perjubek. Long ball forward through the middle. Touchdown by Payne to Smith. Long ball forward to Dunn. Tackled by Tiendali though. Brown now with the ball. Runs it forward. Cornered off into the side though. Whittle. Runs along the wing. He's still going. Tries a cross but is blocked by Clunan. Ball back to Alfie Payne. Back to Clunan. Puts the ball back to Payne again. Back to Clunan again. A long ball forward from him. Touchdown by Osadabe. Naskins lets him run straight past, but Kalambe is there to collect the ball. That is good. Tazdemir now with the ball. Ball forward, can't be reached by the striker, but he's offside anyway. Perjubek puts the ball forward. Tiendali now kicks the ball long to Dallas, who's inside, can't score. Yes, he can. 19 goals for Andy Dallas. Boston United 4, Kings Lynn Town 1. And Tazdemir, unlike himself, has not scored a brace yet. Asante now with the long ball forward. Brown keeps it on but loses out to Jones. Long ball forward from him to Osadebe. Puts out to Campbell in the on the wing. Runs through into the middle as a shot. It's wide of the post. With just 7 minutes to play plus stoppage. Whittle now with a free kick. 5 minutes left. Puts the ball to Maycock. Down to Dallas. To McGlip. To Tazdemir. And Tazdemir doesn't score that brace yet. Corner kick to Boston again. Dallas to take the corner, I assume. Yes. Long ball in. Away by Smith. Only as far as Parker to Asante. Blocked by the defenders. Maycock now. To McGlip. To Parker. To Dallas. Tackled by Payne. Looked like a foul to me, but doesn't matter. Marriott runs straight past Tiendali. Poor defending from him, but it's saved by Makalambe. And make 3 substitutions now. Bring on Nathaniel Appiah, who hasn't played much this season. Bring off Rolando Brown. And bring off Callum Maycock. Okay. That'll be our team for the end of the match. 3 minutes of stoppage time. And it's all over. Boston United have managed to win 4-1. 3 of the last 4 games have ended with us scoring 4 goals. And the only other one that didn't ended up with the entire game being 6 goals. Very impressive form from Boston United now. And even on camera, we didn't lose a match. That is showing the improvement. And we are now only 2 wins away from that playoff place. 56 points is all we need at the minute to reach Southport and a playoff place. And Serhat Tazdemir has been an incredible signing for this club. Without him, we would not be doing as well as we are right now. But, as I say every week, until next time, I bid thee adieu. Goodbye.